We got Sean Ash back from vacation. He's got some vacation pictures at some national parks. Welcome inside the comfy confines of the Channel 13 studios on your Monday. Hope you had a wonderful holiday weekend. I'm Scott. We'll get to Sean, find out about this muggy weather that's going to continue with us, find out about the next chance for rain. All that coming up here on this Facebook Live. Let us know where you're watching Facebook Live tonight. We'll give you a shout out and let you know that we are so thankful to have you with us here on this Monday night. Also tonight, we've got some really great highlights from Carmel Fest. We've got a 101-year-old World War II veteran who was out there today. We've got a young man who asked me for an autograph on an ear of corn. We're going to talk about that. And the best story of the day was this Carmel firefighter proposing to his girlfriend in the middle of the parade. It was a showstopper. We're going to show you a video of that. But let's welcome in Sean Ash. Welcome him back from vacation. Yeah. How you doing, my friend? I feel like I haven't seen you in a month.
It's been a bit. It's been a bit. Yeah, that was our summer break because our kids go back early.
Yeah.
They go back to school early August. So
yeah,
we had to squeeze it all in. And
nice.
We had a blast.
We're going to get to your vacation pictures in a little bit, but first, everybody talking about this weather. I mean, hot and humid today, huh?
It's sticky stuff. Yeah. Emily was just asking before we went on, when's this muggy stuff getting away? We were joking September. We hit 89 officially in Indy today. I think tomorrow we'll probably crack that. At this hour, heat index hovering around 80 degrees. So it is muggy. It's going to stay muggy. And, it's that time of year. We're going to forecast highs tomorrow anywhere from 90 to close to 95. The heat index tomorrow peaks out in the 95 to near 100 range. So if you're off tomorrow, or if your job's outside, anything like that, play it smart, drink a lot of water, Gatorade, take some breaks if you can. And we'll do it all over again on Wednesday. We might get a little break late in the week, Friday. Other than that, going into the weekend, it's going to be uncomfortable. Okay. All right. Well, good to have that warning. We've got a lot of Facebook friends joining us tonight. Glenn is with us tonight saying good evening, Scott and Sean. Zach is with us. Joyce from Versailles tonight. Anastasia saying hi, Scott and Sean. We've got Julia from Shelbyville. Sharon from Logansport. Robert saying hello. Emily's from Mooresville tonight. Covering the ground. Yeah, we've got Richard from Cortland, New York. Angie checking in from St. Petersburg, Florida. Great to have everybody. And Sarah from Southport and Jerry Reynolds from San Bernardino, California. Goodness. So they're representing tonight across America. Some ground. That's right. Wherever you're watching us tonight, we're so glad that you're with us. And we've got a big show ahead. So we're going to talk to Sean in a moment. But let's first turn our attention to friend of the show, Emily Longnecker. Emily, it's great to see you, my friend. And tell us how your 4th was. Do you have a good July 4th?
Well, I did. I worked at 6 a.m. So, and covered the fireworks. So that was, and a little schedule switch, certainly, to get up that early, but got it done and took a little nap and then went and enjoyed the fireworks myself downtown. Nice.
Well, you've got, I think, the story of the night. We watched on the early news tonight this great footage from Carmel Fest, this firefighter proposing, and you talked to the couple. Tell us a little bit about them.
They're so darling. Garrett Locke and Jacqueline Lewis, they met about 3 years ago at a nutrition store. There's the video right there. I mean, it's a beautiful moment. She said he stopped the entire parade, to do this. And I said, it's a good thing you said yes, huh? We kind of laughed, no pressure. But they met 3 years ago at a nutrition store where he was working, and they were friends first. They were friends for about a year, actually, before anything even happened. He was kind of playing the long game, and they really got to know each other. They were friends, and then she went and joined the Army. So she would, right after they started dating, she went to basic training. Yeah, so then they were long distance for 7 months, and she said that's when she really realized, he was the one for her. And he realized it a little sooner, I think. He says he does. He realized it when they were friends, I think. So, and I said, you know how that is when there's a friendship, but somebody's always angling to be more than just friends, right? And he said, absolutely, that was me. So yeah, they're gonna maybe plan a fall wedding next year, and
great.
couple. They were great to be around. They were.
Oh, it's great. I'm so glad you interviewed him, Em. We can't wait to watch the interview tonight. We know you're still editing and writing your story, but what a great moment there at Carmel Fest, and we're so thankful for both of them serving our country in different ways. So thank you so much, and we'll look forward to seeing your story tonight at 11.
Okay. All right.
All
See ya.
right. There's our friend of the show, Emily Longnecker. That was great to see, and you're going to be watching that story coming up on 13 News at 11. Let's bring Sean back in, because that Carmel Fest, boy, they had a big crowd out there today.
You know what? In sunshine,
right?
Heat, Carmel Fest. They all go hand in hand.
I know, and you think about what we all missed out on last year. I mean, all the parades were canceled, right?
I know.
And so it was so nice to see all these people back lining the parade route. And, these parades that we've seen around central Indiana have all focused in on healthcare workers and the essential workers, and really celebrating, firefighters and police and all the great people that have helped us through the pandemic. It was just a ball today.
Yeah, I mean, last night I went home for dinner and came back, and just to see the people downtown getting ready for that's what you mean. It's like, it was just nice to see that.
I know, it's a relief. There's so much joy, that we're emerging from this pandemic and being able to be around each other. So that was certainly fun. I had a couple of really cool moments in the Carmel Fest parade. So I was on one of the convertibles today, and as I was going down the parade route, I see a sign from a lady who's sitting on a lawn chair, and it's holding it up, and she says, a 101-year-old World War II veteran. That's Gene there in the middle. He's got the lei on, and he was a veteran from World War II. So I stopped the car, got out of the convertible, and I had to go up and shake this man's hand. I mean, these are the heroes,
that's
right?
The greatest generation.
It is the greatest generation. So that's Gene, 101 years old, looks amazing, and I was just so glad to meet Gene, and so that was a great highlight for me today. And then we had this other experience. So I'm at the beginning of the parade. I'm told that at some point one of the units was handing out ears of corn. So there's a guy who's lining the parade route, and he's like, "Hey, Scott," and he's trying to get my attention. I look over, and he's like, "Hey, will you sign my ear of corn?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, come on over." Sure. And so this was just awesome. So he comes over, and he's got a magic marker with him, and I just go ahead and sign my name there on that ear of corn. He's such a great kid.
Love it.
And so anyway, he was having a great time, and the people around him thought that was pretty funny, and so it was really neat to see people out there. Everybody was having a great time.
That's what it's about, my friend.
All right, so now you got a chance to go with your family out west and really check out some things. And look, we're all looking at things to do with our families, and Sean had this really cool experience. Tell him about your vacation.
Well, it's I love national parks.
Yeah.
Always have. And Yellowstone has been on my list. Grand Teton's been on my list.
Okay.
Those two parks. If you don't know this, fourth graders get into the national parks free.
Didn't know that.
The whole family. The whole family.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely.
All right.
So, that was like, okay, well, and my oldest is coming out of her fourth grade year.
Perfect.
So it was a good time.
Yeah, good timing.
And you told me to pick out three. I picked maybe just one more.
Yeah, sure.
Lamar Valley. So these are the twins. That's Layton on the left and Sloan on the right.
Nice.
On the other side of the bank there, tough to see, but ton of bison. So Lamar Valley is, you have this, we got there in the afternoon. We went back another day, but this is where you can see quite a bit of the wildlife.
Right.
This is what, and this is in Yellowstone, and a very small portion of Yellowstone.
Right. Now, Yellowstone is in what state?
It's in Wyoming.
In Wyoming, okay.
Yeah. And so this was just kind of, we were driving by and stopped. That water's so clear. Kids loved it. Okay.
Wow. Oh, my gosh.
Now this, there's a reason why the Grand Teton National Park is now my favorite national park.
Okay.
It's just breathtaking. I think it's the only way I can describe it.
Yeah.
And again, not that Yellowstone is not. It's just breathtaking.
Wyoming, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not. I mean, they're very close to each other.
Okay.
The southern portion of Yellowstone nearly butts up to the northern part of Grand Teton National Park.
Okay, yeah, that's beautiful.
So that's one of the shots.
Oh my gosh.
So this was one of the hikes that we went on. This is in String Lake. Normally, I'm not this kind of person, to kind of wade out in the water. It's just not my, but the water was not very deep, so I picked up Sloan, took her out there. So basically, we're sitting on this boulder in the middle of a lake that was carved by a glacier.
Wow. And
we're staring at a glacier on one of the Teton Mountains. Okay, just phenomenal.
Oh my gosh!
And so
that's amazing.
This is Phelps Lake. This was our last day in Grand Teton. We did about a 6.5 mile hike. Got up to this point, and you can see it looks like glass, doesn't it?
Oh my gosh,
Perfect
that's beautiful.
reflection.
Yeah.
I cannot recommend both parks enough.
So the advice for people if they want to do either Yellowstone or Tetons in Wyoming, what's the advice for
Well, I mean, you definitely want to have a plan to maximize your time.
Yeah, okay.
So don't just go out there and try. Yeah, I mean, if you want to try to wing it, try to wing it.
Yeah.
We're all about just trying to maximize our time when we're someplace. So that requires, if you don't want to be, if you want to beat the crowds, you got to get up early.
Yeah, because you said it was crowded, right?
It was. We did a little sail down the Snake River, and the guide said that both parks are going to smash attendance records.
Wow.
Again this year, because people, I think, are saying, you know what, we don't want to go overseas. We got this amazing stuff in our backyard.
Yeah, that's right.
And we don't want to be indoors.
Yeah.
We want to go out and see nature.
Oh my gosh.
I can't speak highly enough. Again, I love national parks.
Yeah.
And the parks do something really cool too. It's called the Junior Ranger Program. And it's a great way to engage the youth, teach them about, safety, but also preservation. So, yeah.
It's great. Oh, great photos.
Very blessed, man. Very blessed to spend that time with the family.
We're glad you had that time, though I am really glad that you brought those pictures back so we can kind of check that out. All right, so let's go ahead and...
I did see one, by the way.
Yeah.
Hello to my former coworker, Rick Hightower.
Rick Hightower.
Out in Utah, checking in, buddy.
Beautiful.
Hope you and the family are doing well.
I tell you what, Utah, I lived in Utah 2 years. That's a beautiful place. You want to get out to Moab and you want to get out to Arches National Park. Looking at national parks.
Follow them on Instagram.
Yeah.
They're having to close the parks down early because the crowds.
Just so many people.
So many people.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of folks are hitting up Utah right now.
All right. And Anastasia says, what a lake, Sean. It is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Have a number of other people just, talking about, Melanie says, I love your socks. Okay, thank you. Glenn talking about the 90s tomorrow and Wednesday. So just in case anybody is asking, maybe they've tuned in late, what's the forecast tomorrow?
We're low 90s, very similar to today. A lot of sunshine, low 90s. And by the way, if you've noticed, sunrise, sunsets, the sun much more of an orangish color.
Yeah, why is that?
We've got remnant wildfire smoke.
Okay, that's what it is.
And during the day, if you've noticed, the sky's been almost this milky-ish color. It's from the wildfires out in Canada. It's getting blown all the way down here. It doesn't really impact our air quality much because it's aloft, but it impacts the sunrise, sunset, and then during the day too.
Interesting.
So,
Great to have Sean back from vacay. We're going to be joining you tonight on 13 News at 11. He'll have the 7-day forecast. We're going to have that great story about the firefighter, proposing to his girlfriend at Carmel Fest, and the rest of the day's news when we see it tonight at 11 over on 13. Thanks for joining us here on Facebook. Good night.